This is Tutix, a division of Cubix, and today I'm going to show you how to make a text-to-speech program in Visual Basic 2010 Express. So in the last tutorial I told you that I'll be making a tutorial on how to make a text-to-speech program in Visual Basic 2010 Express, because the Notepad text-to-speech program is not very good, as it closes on every speak. Like if I write something hello and if I click on OK, it will close the application, but it will speak
hello.
So that's not a very much nice and good thing. Okay, so that's why I made this tutorial, okay, and on how to make a text-to-speech program in Visual Basic. Okay, so before we start, I'm going to tell you that Visual Basic 2010 Express, if you are new to Visual Basic, is a freeware and is free. Okay, you can download it in the visualstudio.com. okay, I'm going to show you visualstudio.com. And so this is the website. Now you have to go to downloads. Okay, in the download there will be a scroll down. Okay, scroll down and you will see this Visual Studio 2010 Express written. Okay, so in that there are many, actually Visual Studio is a studio in which many things are compiled, so I'm going to download only Visual Basic 2010. Okay, so we're gonna click on Visual Basic 2010 Express and we will click on install now. So when it comes to install now, it will directly install. It will first install and then download. I already downloaded, so I'm not going to show you. Okay, and in the download language you're going to select the language you want. Okay, so this is something free, and if you want new softwares of 2013 or 2012, you will get a trial version or you have to pay. Okay, so I do not recommend that. Okay, so let's close it. So now I'm going to open Visual Basic 2010 Express. So now when you open Visual Basic, you're gonna click on new project and you're gonna name it anything you want. Like I'm naming it text to speech, and you're gonna click on OK. So it's creating the project. So here's the layout. Okay, so this is form 1. Okay, so you are going to go to the properties menu. Okay, and if the properties menu is not visible, you can go to view and select other windows, and there you will see properties windows. Okay, and you will also have to add this toolbox. Okay, there, that only you are going to click on toolbox. Okay, so now in this properties windows you're gonna scroll and go to this text. Okay, so 1 minute, there is one important thing, that all the properties are named from A to Z. Okay, so you'll find it in the below only, this text property. Okay, now you're gonna click on this and write text to speech or any name you want, like speak to me or anything. I'm writing text to speech and click on and click enter. Okay, so this after you click enter, you have to click here so that you again come to the form. You can resize it like this. Okay, now we're gonna size it like this. So we have to add 2 buttons, 2 text, 1 text box, sorry, 3 buttons, 1 text box, and labels for customizing it. So when you newly download this application, you for the newcomers I'm telling this, okay, for the newbies, okay. So if this window comes, you're gonna click on all windows form or common controls, okay. So here you're gonna see a button, so you have to add 3 buttons and 1 text box and some labels. So we are going to add that later on, okay. So we're gonna place the buttons after later. First we're gonna place the text box. Actually it's your wish on where you want to place the text boxes in the button. I am going to place it here and all those things I'll tell you. So do you see this small arrow type of triangle thing? Click on that and select multi-line, or if you don't understand you can click on it only single click, okay, and go to the properties, this properties window, and you gonna see this multi-line, okay. It's false, so it is false. You can double click it and make it true, or you can click on the drop down and make it true, okay. So it's true. Now we can expand it like this. So I'm going to place it in the center. I'm going to place 1 button here and send to back so that it goes to the back, and change the button to I am going to place button 1. Actually it does not matter, but the names are very important. So I'm going to change the text to speak and exclamations, okay. Button 2 here, okay, sorry, or this is mine, okay. Or you can do it like this. You can click clear text here, write clear text here, or change it speak here, okay. Now you're gonna show a button. You're gonna place the button 3 here. Actually it's not very necessary. Actually it's not completely necessary. Actually it's this button is I'm making for the quit or close. I'm going to write quit, and it is obvious that you can quit from this red cross button also, but just for the coding and all those things I'm keeping it, okay. Now you're gonna add some labels, okay. So I'm adding some labels and writing text in speech and click enter. Now in the properties menu we can locate this font, and you can click on this and select the font size and all those things, okay. I don't know why my computer is working so slow. So here I'm going to select this only. I'm going to increase the size to 16. Click on OK, and I'm going to place it here, okay. So this is clear text, speak and quit, okay. Now we're gonna double click on clear text and write the code text box 1.text space equals to space. Actually space is not necessary, it automatically spaces, equals to brackets open, double inverted commas double times, bracket close, okay. So this is the clear text, okay. Now let's test it for only the clear text thing. Now if we write something, if we click on clear text it will delete the text, okay. Now before we go to the next coding part, we're gonna single click on the text to speech, this text box, okay, and go in the properties menu. We're gonna go to scroll bars, okay. In this scroll bars we have to click on both, okay, because if there are no scroll bars and you like for example if you paste a story in this text box, then you will not be able to scroll it up to see the text. Okay, so that's why adding the scroll bars. Okay, in the both the horizontal and the vertical both will come. One minute. Need to make it up. So now we're gonna double click on. So one more thing I wanted to say, that whenever you want to write a code, you're gonna double click on the button. Okay, and if you double click, now this is the main code for speak. So listen it carefully. But the code is also in the description, so don't worry. Okay, so the code is very simple, short and easy, a 3-line code simply. Okay, so we're gonna write dim, dim sapi, next line press enter, dim sapi, then sapi equals to create object, brackets open, inverted commas open, and gonna write Sapi.SPVoice, inverted commas, brackets close. Now we're gonna go to the next line and write text Sapi.speak equals, oh wait, 1 minute, it actually automatically does it. Sapi.speak, brackets open, text box 1.text, brackets close. Or else you can do it like this also, equals to, brackets close, delete the brackets and do it like that also. Okay, so now we're gonna go to this form and double click on quit. This is the most and simplest code ever I have seen in Visual Basic. Quit closes the window and it's very simple, just Me.Close. It's done, very easy. Okay, and here all the coding part is done, so it's very simple and easy. Okay, now we're gonna go to the form and we're gonna test the text to speech program. So it has come. So before we test, I'm going to tell you that this start debugging, this green arrow button, you have to click to test the program, or you can press F5 also. I'm going to write hello YouTube and the website visitors, or the website visitors. Now if you click on clear text, it will delete the text, and if you click on speak, it will speak the text. So let's test. One minute. Actually there was a problem, so I'm very sorry, because I have forget to tell you that it's wrong. This code is wrong. You have to brackets open, delete, and in the end also bracket close. Okay, now we're gonna test it. Okay, click on start debugging. Let's write Control V. So this is the text. Now let's click on speak.
Hello, YouTube, or the website visitors. Hello, YouTube, or the website visitors. How do you do?
So here it speaks, and if we click on quit, it will close the application. So simple and easy. Now let's on this code we have based on this based code, we're gonna modify the program. Okay, so let's expand it. Okay, now we're gonna add one more button and place it here. Okay, and write the text. Click here to make me speak. Okay, so it's the text I have written. Make me speak. Now let's with this button, if we click on that, it will enable this text box. We gonna disable this. Okay, we disable means we will be not able to write text in it. Okay, so let's disable it. This enabled, you are going to double click on it, or you're gonna click on the drop down false. Okay, this should not be enabled. And now double click on this button. Okay, click here to speak, make me speak button, and let's write this. We are going to copy the same code this time. Also copy this speak code. Okay, now there's a little change in this code. Do you see this last line, sapi.speak brackets open text box 1.text brackets close? So we gonna delete the text box 1.text and write the text like, click here to make me speak and enable the text box. I have written this, and make sure you add double inverted commas. Okay, now it's done. Now let's test it. So do you see this text box is disabled? Okay, now we're gonna click on this.
Click here to make me speak and enable the text box.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to write this code. And after this code, you're gonna write text box 1 dot enable equals to true. Okay, so text box 1 dot enabled equals to true is a very important thing, because if we don't write this, it will not enable the text box. Okay, so have you observed that this text box, button 1 and all those things are the names? If we write like clear text dot text equals to this, it will not work. We have to write button 1 dot text, which is the real programming name of the element, like text box, label, or anything, label 1 and all those things. Now let's test it again.
Click here to make me speak and enable the text box.
So now it's enabled. Now we can write hello. And
Hello.
so this was a simple tutorial. Okay, thanks for watching. Very thank you, and please see the description, as there are some important things like our Cubix website and the Facebook page. And please like our Facebook page and visit our Cubix website. Okay, the website is www.cubix.wix.com/1234. Okay, and the Facebook ID is www.facebook.com/cubix.group. Okay, so the link is in the description. Make sure you visit. Subscribe, like, comment, please. Thanks for watching again.